Hey there, if we haven't met yet, I'm Dr. Cindy Urrutia. Thank you for joining us. Today, we're going to talk about something we all experience, myself included, nervous system fog. And the thing about nervous system fog is we don't always know why it's there. We don't always know how to get rid of it. And we get frustrated because no matter how hard we try, clarity doesn't seem to stick. Today, we're going to explore what's actually happening within your nervous system when this occurs, as well as spiritually, so that we can begin shifting from fog to clarity today. But before we do that, be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any episodes and download my free guide, Unlocking Your Inner Wisdom. You'll find the link in the description below. Now, let's talk about what nervous system fog really is. Nervous system fog isn't just mental confusion. It's actually a full body response. What this means is that biologically, when your nervous system is dysregulated, specifically in subtle and chronic ways, it shifts you into a state of survival. What's happening here is that your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for clarity, insight, and direction, receives less blood flow. As a result, it affects how you go about your day. It affects the amount of clarity you have. And instead of presence, your body prioritizes protection because your system is flooded with stress chemistry, meaning cortisol and adrenaline, and that alters mental and emotional processing. It also impacts your gut-brain axis. For example, if you're not nourishing your system properly, especially with magnesium, vitamin Bs, hydration, and blood sugar stability, your clarity will suffer. I know that sometimes in spiritual circles or when we talk about things that are happening within the nervous system, we forget to address nutrition. But it's something that's just as important as the way your brain functions and your spirit receives. Nutrition is part of the foundation. It is not the fix-all, but it is a physiological precondition for mental and spiritual clarity. Energetically, your field begins to contract when it's not receiving what it needs. So when things are out of balance, energetically, your field begins to contract. Your intuitive channel, the space where truth, resonance, and guidance flow, becomes disrupted. It doesn't mean that information stops coming, but your body does stop receiving it clearly. So what we're seeing here is that there is a relationship between what's happening to us on a physiological level as well as an energetic level. And spiritually, this fog often shows up during periods of transition, depletion, or emotional overload. As a result, we like to think that it's failure and that we're doing something wrong, and it's not the case. It's actually a pause. It's a protective mechanism. It's your system, your body, saying, I'm not sure if it's safe to see clearly yet. It's important to understand that because once we understand this, we can start looking for solutions. So today is not about overriding a dysregulated system. It's about creating the physiological and energetic safety your body needs in order to receive truth again without forcing it. I want you to take a quick moment, take a deep, clarifying breath in, and check with yourself. Where do you feel clarity is most blocked in you right now? Is it somewhere in the body? Is it in your voice? Is it in the way you move forward with direction? Drop a phrase in the comments below and let us know what it is. Because by you naming it, you might be able to help somebody else who may not be able to name it yet. Having said that, we're going to look at 3 tools that you can start using today so that you can start to clear the fog. Tool number 1 is a somatic presence reset. What we're going to do here is start with the body so that we can bring your nervous system out of subtle freeze and restore access to the parts of your brain that support clarity. Here's the practice. Place one hand over your chest and one over your belly. What we're going to do is inhale through the nose for 4, then we're going to hold for 4, and then we're going to gently exhale for 6. We're going to do 3 rounds of that. Before we do that, I'd like to ask you to go all in. Are you ready? Take a couple of deep breaths at your own rhythm, at your own pace. Now inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last round. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue breathing at your own rhythm. And as you're doing this, what's happening is that you're activating the vagus nerve, which signals safety to the brain and restores blood flow to the prefrontal cortex. This is a physical gateway to clarity. This type of breath work also signals your energy body to soften so that tension starts to dissolve and the space for insight begins to open. How do you feel now? Hopefully a bit better. Now let's move to tool number 2, nervous system thought reframe. This next practice is simple but very powerful. When you're feeling foggy or emotionally looped, ask yourself, is this thought coming from truth or tension? And here's why asking yourself this question is very effective. When your nervous system is in contraction, your brain starts generating thoughts from defense, not from clarity. This is important for us to understand because if we understand our thoughts are coming from a place of defense and not clarity, then we understand that our thoughts aren't always right. So it's not about needing to fix the thought, but it's about finding out if the source of the thought is truth or is it coming from a defensive place. So let's try this. Think of something that has felt confusing to you lately and ask yourself, is this coming from truth or tension? Give yourself a moment to answer that. What's powerful here is that this one check-in activates interoceptive awareness, the brain-body connection that tracks your emotional signals. And the more you build this awareness, the more clarity becomes something you live from, not something outside of you that you're searching for and trying to reach through the fog. Let's move to tool number 3, an energetic clarity visualization. When your system has been overwhelmed, your auric field begins to shrink subtly but consistently. And that energetic contraction creates intuitive static. So this next practice is about reopening your energetic field. I'm going to guide you through it. I invite you now to close your eyes and imagine a light fog surrounding your chest and forehead, the center of intuition and embodied truth. Now see a soft, golden light descending into that fog, gently clearing, not rushing. Let that light move at the pace your body can trust. See it happening and say to yourself, clarity is welcome here. It is safe to see. This is more than a visualization. It's energetic entrainment. You're retraining your field to reopen, not through force, but through presence. And here's the thing, the subconscious mind does not know the difference between what is real and what is not. So you can begin to retrain your mind through visualization. And that's why visualization practices can work. But here's the thing that often gets forgotten. You have to feel it. Because if you just visualize alone, that's only 50% of it. Visualization, along with feeling the emotion of that visualization, is actually what begins to retrain and repattern the brain and the thought and the nervous system. So now that we've said that, we're going to now go into another visualization, but we're going to bring feeling into it so that we can further retrain the subconscious mind, the nervous system, and your body to be more at ease and to have more clarity. Now, make sure you're in an upright position, one hand over your chest, one over your belly, or palms up on top of your legs. Close your eyes and begin taking deep, clarifying breaths. As you're breathing in and out, notice if you're carrying any tension. If you are, where's it at? Identify it and send the breath there. As you're sending the breath there, intend that you are releasing all of that tension and allow yourself to go deeper and deeper into ease, into safety, into comfort. Now, imagine that you are in a dense forest and you can barely see in front of you. Not only is it dense, but it's foggy. And you look around and you don't know what to do or where to go. So you decide to just be still and notice if there's anything you can see with clarity from a place of stillness. And you notice at this point, up ahead, a few feet in front of you, there's a light, a golden orangey light. It looks like it could be a fire. So you walk towards this light and you're engulfed in warmth and you feel really good to be in front of this light, which is a fire, and this warmth. And this warmth starts to permeate into your body, into the cells. And as you allow the warmth in, you realize everything around you is clear. The fog is gone. This light, this fire is so warm, so bright, that you can clearly see everything. And you can think clearly for the first time in a long time. And you take several more deep, clarifying breaths in and out. And a smile gently graces your face when you feel this clarity. And you name it. What is this clarity like for you? Is it ease? Is it logic? Is it joy? What does it feel like for you to finally have clarity? Focus on the feeling and allow yourself to embrace the clarity of everything all around you in this moment. Continue to breathe in and out. And as you do this, you notice that there's a trail, an open trail that leads you out of the forest back home. And the trail is clear, is bright, and the sun shines upon you, and you walk out of the forest, away from the fire, but you notice that that warmth stays with you. And you go home, you walk home with this clarity, with this feeling inside of you. And when you get home, walk in, go to your favorite seat, sit down, take a deep breath in, wiggle your hands and feet, and open your eyes. If today's work resonated with you and you want to build more structure around it, you'll find similar practices inside my guided meditation from fog to fire, which was created for moments like this. You'll find the link in the description below. Until next time, make it a great day.